Me?
Ye-
Oh, oh, hello. Uh, wow, it's been so long. Wait, no, it hasn't. We did one of these like last week or something. Oh my god, look, we're catching up again. That's good. I'm happy
mhm,
that we're doing that now.
ye-
Hi, welcome to the film session where we talk about movies and shit. Today we're talking about uh, what's the movie called? The one with the
Ratatouille.
fuck's that?
Is a
That sounds disgusting. What's it called? Ratatouille. Shouldn't it be something like delicious ratatouille? That's like ratat and then pooey.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, bro. What the fuck?
So yeah, this was just a random pick. There was some build up to this, but it was just a very random. Like I was like, yeah, we should probably do one for like an older movie, and as if shit, it's been how old is this movie now? Uh, 17 years old. No, that's not right. 16 years old, right? I don't know.
But
It's old.
fuck math.
Indeed. But yeah, this was assuredly something that we just kind of decided. Like you just threw it out there as a name, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I did.
Like normally, like when we were kind of like deciding what to do, we can just throw out a couple names before we decide on something. But this one was a instant decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ratatouille is a early days Pixar, not early days, but mid 2000s Pixar film. It came out 2007 and directed by Brad Bird. Stars people. I only know like one name. Patton Oswalt. That's it. He plays Remy.
Yeah. Vices small timers.
Yeah. What is Ratatouille about?
Oh, Ratatouille is about a rat that dies. No, wait, that's not true. That's not what happens in the movie. So Ratatouille is a film about a distinctive blue rat that has a very distinctive sense of smell. And with this distinctive sense of smell, he becomes curious over how things taste. Some of that being food. And to be given in the place that he lives with this old TV, he learns of this restaurant and this chef called Gustav. Is that correct? Right?
Gusto, yep.
Gusto, yes, of this chef called Gusto, who's a very famous cook, or he was at the time before he got destroyed with a very harsh review by a very harsh critic, a very distinguished critic as well, a very important critic in all of France, all of France, and through all of that, it just leads to a bunch of events where the rat finds himself among that restaurant, where he basically becomes the greatest chef in France. And we might get into more of why that shit happens and what it all means.
Well, I'm not gonna hide behind. This is a 17-year-old. No, fuck it. It's an old movie. You've probably seen it.
Well,
Probably seen it. Uh, I mean, cut to the chase. I love this movie.
it is 16 years old, by the way.
It's 16, son of a bitch. Oof. All right, let's not bring up that number again. Yeah. Uh, no, I don't think it's any secret that I love this movie.
Why, Gabe? Why do you love this movie so much?
Um, I just love everything about it. I mean, literally, I just love everything about it. It's this simplistic story, the characters, the world. Mostly, it's actually just like the world and the environments and the music and everything. Everything kind of just comes together, and it's interesting because as we're watching this, because this is I would not call this Pixar at its, even though it's my favorite Pixar movie. I wouldn't call this Pixar at its best,
Yeah,
but it's Pixar doing what they do
it's
very
pretty much
well.
just this is Tuesday for them. This movie.
Yeah, it's just Tuesday, and it's like because what came before this? Cars.
Yeah, so this is a step for sure.
It's a big step, but it's also like before Cars was The Incredibles.
Yeah.
So you go from The Incredibles, which is like probably actually Pixar's best movie.
Not only that, but before, after Ratatouille was Wally, where they really stepped it up again.
Yeah. So you
With
literally
the,
go from like Incredibles to Cars to then Ratatouille.
and not even before that, before Incredibles, they had Nemo.
Yes, they literally were having like back to back slam dunks. Ratatouille is not a slam dunk, but it's pretty good. It's a
It's
pretty
more
good three
like a.
pointer. It's a 3-pointer.
Uh, if I was gonna do like another sport, it's like a really good goal.
Yeah,
Like oh, and then people cheer, and people like it.
people cheer, and
So,
then it's like it's not the defining one of the night though.
yeah, it's not the best goal of the
It's
night.
not the one that's gonna win them the game, but it's like, oh, okay, we're going into halftime, pretty okay.
I mean, it did win the award, right? The best
It
animated film,
probably did. I don't.
if I'm not mistaken.
It probably did. I can't really think
Could
of
have
anything
could have
else of what it
won.
came out that year.
Yeah.
TMNT.
Ah, that movie's funny. Anyway,
Yeah. Um, honestly, yeah. This is just a pretty. It's a pretty like. It's a movie that I think is like amazing. I love it, but it's so like adequate.
it does what
Like
it does, and it
it
does it
does what it
well.
does, and it does it very well. Um, I think the movie has like technically issues with its characters. I don't think any of them are deep. There's no depth to really any of the characters. The only interesting one really is Remy.
Yeah.
The characters are just
Uh,
kind of vessels for the story to move
who
forward and for the energy to move
who
forward.
who who would you say is like the better human characters out of all of them?
Colette,
Hmm.
Colette
I
or
agree.
Skinner.
Yeah.
Linguini doesn't really change throughout the movie. Kind of just stays the same.
Mm,
His status changes, but he doesn't really have much of a change. He goes through like a slight ego
he
arc for like five
he
minutes, and then he kind of loses his ego.
he's got a lot more pushback afterwards. Like he the start of the film when we first see him, he didn't have any agency or pushback or anything like that, which is what got him in trouble in the first place. Left afterwards, he was standing up for himself a little more. You know, willing to speak up when he needed to. It
Yeah,
was something. Not as much for like the quote unquote one of the main characters, quote unquote.
yeah. For like the main human character who gets the most screen time.
Yeah. Not on that part. I like being Winnie regardless of
Oh,
that.
Linguini's fine. Yeah, he serves the story, and that's what I kind of like. And it just put together. I was like, all the characters are very simple. There's no real depth to them, but they keep the energy of the movie going, and they keep the story moving forward. Which even then, it's a very simple story. It's a very simple story. There's not much to like really pick at here. It's just it all just kind of works because the energy. I noticed watching it again. I got to the scene where Linguini and Colette, hook up, which there was no real connection there. That kind of happened, but it got to that point. I was like, oh, we must be like a little bit more than halfway through the movie. It's usually like I thought I was halfway through the movie. I was like, oh, I remember that happening way later than I did, and I checked the timestamp, and I was like, I'm over an hour in.
Movie goes quicker than I remember.
yeah, it goes by like the pacing of this movie is like fast.
Mm-hmm. It does not waste any time, and it's not even that long.
No, it's like what, an hour 51?
Yeah.
It's not like particularly long, but it still flew by just incredibly fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this is a pretty incredible film.
Uh, yeah. I like the one of the I like one of the antagonists that wasn't Skinner. I liked Anton Ego. Like for as little as he was in the movie, he was cool.
Oh, Ego, yeah. I
Yeah,
would
he's
say
great.
like, no, go ahead.
I think he's great.
Oh, I was gonna say like the best part of Ratatouille is the entire like third act.
Yes.
Like the
Uh,
entire like last like 20, 30 minutes of this movie is just like, wow, chef's kiss.
yeah. How about that, huh?
It's great stuff. And it has like a great, I think it kind of pulls this uh well no, it doesn't really do that because like because at first like the scene was happening and I was like, huh, this kind of feels like a pull out of your ass kind of thing, but it ties into the anyone can cook messaging. So I was like, okay, that's fine.
Bunch of rats.
Hmm?
A bunch of rats.
Bunch of rats cooked a fine meal.
Cook better than me. Damn shit.
Isn't that true? Yeah, it is nuts. What like conceptually what's going on in this movie is kind of ridiculous, but like you can you can kind of deal with it because of the energy of the movie.
Big muscular rat guy. Remember him?
I remember him. Hey, Remy, how you doing?
Hey, Ray, how you doing? Hey, is there a problem here? Uh,
Did it seem to you that like Remy kind of disappeared throughout some of this movie?
Remy?
Yeah.
Uh, I'm not sure. Like when it was switching over to the human stuff and we didn't see Remy.
Yeah. Like there was many moments throughout the movie where I was like Remy would like come back into focus. I'm like, oh wait, aren't you the main character? But
It is a little odd how I guess how often Linguini and Remy do split up in the movie.
hmm
Like if you notice, like it kind of just happens out of nowhere sometimes. And I guess an example of that would be when again when Colette and Winnie first hook up, and then they go on her bike, and then the hat flies off, and then like Winnie's in it, like, oh my god, that's really responsible.
yeah, I mean,
Uh,
yeah, I guess they can just replace the Tokes, but man just forgot about Remy.
he did just forget about Remy,
Yeah.
which he admits to afterwards. I haven't been treating you very well, and whatnot. I guess that's what he was talking about.
Just letting little chef die.
Yes, hey, bro. Like, imagine he did get fucking run over. Like, oh god, where's my chef, bro?
That's
Oh
probably what
no.
would have happened if you actually think about that for a second. Remy would have fallen off, landed on the ground, and probably just been in pieces because of the pure speed.
Yeah, Remy survived some stuff in this movie ridiculously so. God,
Yeah,
you are a very resistant rat.
I mean those fuckers don't die. But
I guess French rats are built different.
French rats are built different.
Do not care,
That is the
even though they have American accents in
even
France.
though they have American accents, and also Linguini. It always kind of bothered me
Linguini
that
but also had
Linguini,
American accent.
he's the son of two French people,
Yeah.
presumably.
hmm My
Bro's
I
born and raised in France.
yeah. I presumed that he
Sounds like he
wasn't.
came from Iowa.
Yeah, I presumed that he wasn't. I presumed that he was like from America and then like came over to France with his mom or something like that. Because like, what was his mom's name again?
Renata.
Nada. That's like a French name, right?
Yeah, Renata Linguini, I think was
Yeah. Oh,
her
is it?
name.
I think when you couldn't give it away as a name.
I think it was Renata something. I don't know. I think you can see her full name on the letter, but
Yeah, it was Renata Linguini.
it
You
was
can
Renata
look.
Linguini.
You can look her up.
Yeah, and he's something Linguini.
Mm. Oh shit! What is his actual name? I just realized that. Like, what is?
No, his Linguini's his last name.
Yeah, I feel like what is his actual like name? I never thought about it until now.
Or like Reginald or something.
Alfredo Linguini. Jesus
Alfredo
Christ.
Linguini.
Yeah.
Oh
Why
my
are you
god.
American?
Because the animator who voices him is American.
Yeah, but like everybody else who voices the characters is like American doing French accents.
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
he's an
Ian
exception.
Holm isn't.
Huh?
Ian Holm, who plays Skinner, is not French.
Yeah, he's exactly
Well,
everybody
he
else.
was. He's passed away, but
Yeah, everyone else in the movie like wasn't even French, but they
except for Colette
yeah.
and the
What?
waiters. Uh, because Dee's thumb guy is Dutch, and then I
It
forget what the
was
rest of them were.
her name. The actress's name is Janine Garo Garofalo. Says she's American.
Garofalo,
Yeah, Janine Garofalo.
and then this thumb guy is Will Arnett.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's Will Arnett.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow. Oh
Um,
yeah, something that always bothered me. You mentioned the thumb guy. Something that always bothered me in Ratatouille since like since I first saw it like back then was how the movie just kind of forgot about those chefs. Kind of just forgets about them.
yeah. Well, they're not important characters.
Uh, or not, but like they
Like,
talk about them for like a little bit. They talk about some of their history and how like important, well, how I guess distinctive they all are from their histories and all that. Now
I
it's
think
I
the
don't know.
the
It's
point was to demonstrate that anyone can cook.
yeah, anyone can cook
Yeah,
exactly.
that was what that was.
Yeah,
That's why Colette pointed out. It's like, hey, you're here. Look where they all came from. Like, anyone can cook.
yeah. And he just forgot about them.
Yeah, but they're not important characters, so it's the end of what the movie has for them is they walk out of the door, and then that is it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Can we just take a second to talk about the music in the movie?
Oh yes, it's great.
Michael Giacchino doing some, not even heavy lifting, but he's doing some heavy lifting here. Like
It's some unique stuff.
unnecessary heavy lifting.
It's some unique stuff, you know.
I think it's like it's it is very different
Yeah.
to his score for The Incredibles.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Um,
it has to be different
it
with
has
what
to
they're
be
going
different,
for.
but it still kind of fits in his typical sound.
It's not, you can tell it's him,
You can
but
tell it's him, and you hear it, but it's so unique to the rest of the scores he's done for Pixar. Uh, I don't think it's his best Pixar score or even his best score. Still think that's The Incredibles.
Rebels, yeah.
Um, but man,
He popped off for sure.
he popped off.
Notable
Uh,
tracks was during the Skinner and Remy
Chase,
chase sequence. Like holy shit, bro! I was listening to that like oh my god,
yeah, no,
he's popping off.
yeah,
And
he
of course the ending
he loves
song,
it. Oh yeah,
uh,
yeah,
one of my personal favorites.
La Festine,
Yeah, La Façon.
Feston. I don't know.
La Festine, La Façon.
I always read Festine because I can't help but read it that way. But yeah, God, the score for this movie is incredible. The visuals are they're good.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty looking movie.
It's a pretty looking
I
movie.
I really like the facial animation some of the characters make. That
Oh
really
yeah,
cracked
yeah,
me
yeah.
up. Yeah, like Colette, she had this really good like her like clenching her teeth while her bottom lip popped out.
Mm.
That was really funny. She
There's a
did it with
lot
the
of great. It
sleeves.
was a lot of great.
If I see your sleeves, I will kill you. she,
Mm.
uh, what do you think that is?
Also, a lot of the character acting, like the little details the animators put into, like a great example of that is when Colette, does the whole like you can't be mommy speech, and like the way she like moves her arms and like moves around with the knife and everything, and
Yeah.
starts cutting up everything. I was like, that's just great animation work. It
Mhm.
really sells everything that's going on.
Yeah, it holds up really well. The like how it looks.
I would say the visuals for early Pixar still pretty all right.
They are.
They're still like kind of weird character designs in a world that, like, if you designed the characters to look more realistic, like quote unquote, they would fit in that world.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's clearly cartoon, a
Yeah,
cartoon like design. Like look at Linguini, holy shit.
Linguini's a creature at times. Like, still to this day, he looks terrifying after he gets out of the water or like the
Yeah,
the the river. And there's like the shot of like the point of view shot of Remy walking up and looking up at Remy. That shot always looked weird to me. Like Linguini always looked fucking weird to me in that shot, but
Anton Eagle is very exaggerated. Also,
yeah, it is for effect to make him look like physically
yeah,
intimidating. Yeah,
it's very effective. I
yeah.
don't know if I can't tell if he's just really tall or if he's just really skinny. Like at some points in the movie.
I don't know. I could have done some stretching, like squashing or stretching to make him look a little different.
Yeah.
Uh, all the voice work in the movie's pretty good,
Oh yeah.
even
Definitely.
from the Pixar animators that are
Hmm.
just casually in this movie.
Brad Bird is in it. Who did he play?
I don't know. My guess would
So
be
is
the
he?
old lady in the original at the first.
Eh?
I would assume the old
Oh,
lady.
yeah, that's true. That would be him.
Um, but
Oh,
yeah, the actor who plays Linguini is an animator, and Emil is an animator at Pixar that actually directed a couple of Pixar movies.
let me see.
Yeah, he directed I want to say it
Peter
was
Son.
Peter Sohn. Yeah, I want to say he directed Monsters University.
Looking at it right now. Check Monsters University. Nope. That was Dan Scanlon.
Dan Scanlon. Okay. So what did Peter Sohn
Uh,
direct? He might have directed a
maybe,
short at Pixar.
maybe he did Good Dinosaur. I'm checking right
He
now.
might have did Good Dinosaur.
He did do Good Dinosaur.
He did do
There it
Good
is.
Dinosaur. Okay.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Not a favorite.
No, definitely not. Oh, he's gonna do Elemental,
Okay, we'll see how that goes.
and
We'll see how that is.
think he did Lightyear. No, he did
No,
not. He
he did
did
not
not do
do
Lightyear.
that. Was
Angus McLean.
Angus McLean. Yeah,
No, there you go.
yeah, yeah. I mean, everything was pretty great here. Also, can we talk about how Brad Bird was like 3-0 at that time? He did the Iron Giant,
Did
and then the Incredibles, and then
Incredibles.
Ratatouille, and then
Dang.
after that he did Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. So
If you're trying to,
the
it's
man
on a
was on
hot
a
streak.
4-0 streak
Yeah,
until
nothing happened.
Tomorrowland. Until Tomorrowland.
Oh,
It's okay.
oh,
It's all right. He still
and then
made
Incredibles 2. Oh,
he still made two of the best animated movies ever made. So
yeah.
I'm not taking that back.
I mean, if you mean Iron Giant, yeah,
Yeah.
Iron Giant and Incredibles.
Yeah. Iron
What's your name?
Giant is probably like the best Warner Brothers animated movie.
You saying it's not Lego Batman 2? Wow. I mean, I
Lego
agree.
Batman Did you say Lego Batman 2?
Oh, I don't know why I said 2, but yeah, Lego Batman.
Yeah. The Iron Giant is probably the best animated movie Warner Brothers has ever made.
Yes.
I mean, Lego Movie is also like, wow, but
Pretty good.
like, yeah, Iron Giant is probably,
I mean, Iron Giant is just one of the best movies ever made.
it's great.
Yeah.
Man, you know, that Ratatouille is just so good, man. It's just so
It is.
good.
Yeah, yeah, it's been a minute since I saw it, like 2016, I think.
Mhm.
Coming back to see it again very recently. I was like, ah, this movie's so good. I love it.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
just,
love it.
it's great, man. I'm like having trouble trying to find things to say about it,
It's
other
very
than it's
funny.
just pretty fucking great.
Holy shit, I was laughing out loud. It was a very funny movie.
I wasn't
Got some,
really laughing a
good
whole lot.
jokes.
I wasn't really laughing because I think I've seen this movie so many times. Like the jokes kind of just like I have a thing with like humor in movies. Uh, I don't usually laugh at a joke in a movie more than like the one time after I see it for the first time.
Mm.
Uh, like jokes like that don't make me laugh often. Like
It was like what? Like,
in movies, jokes in movies, comedy in
mm,
movies usually don't make me laugh more than the first time. Like after that, you might get a chuckle out of me, but it's rare.
when you're laughing out loud on Lego Batman 2, or is it
Uh,
like is that the rarity?
like it's very rare. It's very rare to find like comedy in movies that like genuinely make me laugh every time I watch them. It's very rare. And it's probably like a handful of movies that have ever actually done it.
Yeah, well, I can laugh at a pretty good constructed joke.
No, I mean I can too. I just can't
I mean,
repeatedly.
like all the time. Like after I said the first time, it can get me again.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it can get me again, but it has to be like there has to be distance between like when I hear it.
Fair enough.
Like like if I watch Billy Madison again, maybe it'd make me laugh again. Who knows? But if I watch Grown Ups again for the fucking millionth time, yeah, you're probably not gonna get anything out of me. As if you could get anything out of me.
Well, you don't like grown-ups.
I don't. But I remember as a kid
Yeah.
thinking that movie was hilarious.
Oh,
As a dumb child, yeah, Grown Ups
yeah.
is pretty funny.
Yeah.
But after watching it for the 17th time that summer, yeah, I think I don't want to watch it or
Yeah.
find it fun. I think I'm not gonna find it funny anymore.
I mean, the movie's not that funny, but
No, it's not funny.
yeah,
Grown Ups 2 is just the fucking worst.
yeah. Despite what the actors may think because they laugh at their own jokes in the movie,
Yep.
that's not even them. That's not even the characters. That's just the
That
actors
is
laughing
literally
at the
just
jokes,
them laughing at the jokes.
and they kept it.
They kept it.
I mean, I'm sure they were having a lot of fun filming, but goddamn.
Yeah, they were having a they were having a paid vacation.
Yeah.
Um, and then those fucking bottom of the barrel jokes like Salma Hayek making a shot or something and then going as easy as making a free throw to Shaq. Like, okay. I think those movies had scripts.
No,
Anyway,
no.
Ratatouille.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I will always just laugh at the joke where Remy is going through these apartments in France, looking around for shit, and then there's this couple fighting.
Yeah, you don't have the
You don't
guts.
have the guts. Almost hits Remy and then they kiss.
Uh,
It's like oddly romantic. It's good stuff.
yeah, there's maybe like one joke in Ratatouille that I think could get me every time. And it's the one where Remy's like walking on the street and goes like, "Hey," and the dude
Hey,
fucking crashes into the car.
fucking dies. Great.
That
That's
one's
a great.
good. That one's good. I like that one. But I think that's
It's
the
really good.
only I think that's the only one that would get me continually.
Mm.
But I can't really think of any other ones in that movie that I think would probably get me that often.
Uh, I know that a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The inspector getting tied up and turned into the first that shit got
Oh
me.
yeah.
Something about it. Just his Spanish screams like, "Ah, ah."
Mm-hmm.
And of course Skinner getting tied up and thrown. Ah,
Yeah.
ah.
Yeah. Who made the ratatouille? I demand to know.
I demand to know. Just freaked out. Uh,
Also, did like hold on, I'm trying to remember. I mean, yeah, I can't really think of any other jokes. I think that would like actually have gotten me. I would say
uh,
like Pixar movies that I think are funnier.
yeah, they're definitely funny Pixar movies.
Uh, each Toy Story movie I think has jokes that get me
Yeah,
like every time. Each Toy
Toy
Story
Story.
movie.
Toy Story 2, I think that's the funniest Pixar movie probably that I can think of.
I'd still give that to Toy Story 1.
Yeah,
Just because of
fair
the
enough.
little jokes that they throw in there that are just super funny. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate Toy Story 2's unfiltered pop culture references that they throw in.
yeah.
They got a bunch of those.
Toy Story 3 has great jokes.
Yeah.
Um, Cars is actually probably pretty funny. If I go back and watch that, that movie's probably pretty funny.
Uh,
It's got like those bottom of the barrel kind of jokes, but there are little
yes.
details in there that are kind of sus.
It's funny. I've seen Cars a lot of times, but I don't remember the movie at all.
Oh, I've seen
Like,
Cars so many times. It was the first DVD I ever got. So,
I don't know. I gotta do some kind of marathon with these movies because
yeah,
it was so pleasant watching Ratatouille.
yeah. The problem is like with me, I would have to like watch most of them through Disney Plus because all I
Yeah.
have for quite a few of them is just shitty DVDs that I wore out.
All I have is Wally on Blu-ray.
I have Toy Story 3, 4, Ratatouille, and Incredibles 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. Or, yeah, I have a couple on Blu-ray, a couple on 4K, but other than that, I don't think I have any other Pixar
I
movies.
mean, I actually have the 4K of Wally.
Oh, did you pick
I
up the
have it.
did you pick up the Criterion one?
I think so. Yeah. It is the Ultimate Collector Edition.
Oh, so you picked up the Disney 4K for Wally.
Yeah, and I haven't even opened it yet. It's like a rare specimen. This thing.
Yeah,
I love Wally.
yeah. Yeah, there's some great shit in 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 this movie.
Wally.
Wally's really good too. Wally has some pretty good jokes too.
Oh man, I'm gonna save talking about Wally, like saving talking about stuff about it because I
Right,
want to watch it
right.
again.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
god, does it hold up? Because it's my favorite Pixar movie. So I want to see like it's been a while. It's been a minute.
I mean, this is yeah, Ratatouille is my favorite Pixar movie. I think I already said that, but yeah, this one's my favorite. Um, but if you ask me on a different day, I might say The Incredibles. But I think most of the time I would end up saying that
I mean, I'm pretty sure I like
Ratatouille is my
Incredibles more
favorite.
than this. Yeah, but I mean, Incredibles is just one. It's like one of the best superhero movies ever made.
Take the superhero label off there. It's just probably one of the best movies ever made.
Oh, for sure. Like a lot of a few Pixar movies are like the best movies ever made. Some of the best movies ever made.
Yeah,
Like a few of the
their
Pixar
best
movies.
movies are some of the best movies ever made.
Yeah,
Period. It just kind of is a little unfortunate that Pixar has been kind of hit and miss lately.
not as great as they used to be.
No, like they're still. I think I kind of like other animation studios have just stepped up so much in the past like few years.
Yeah,
that like Pixar's kind of lost its luster.
they are left
Not that
behind.
I'm not gonna, not that I'm not gonna not watch a Pixar movie, right? I will obviously still watch a Pixar movie, but
I mean, I haven't had the need to watch a Pixar movie in a while.
I
Like,
haven't been
nothing that's like
excited about a
interesting.
Pixar movie in a while.
Elemental looks unique.
Elemental looks interesting. I just hope that that movie doesn't wear thin.
Yes.
That's my pray for that one. But like every other animation studio has really kicked it up a notch. Like I'm more interested in what Sony is doing next. I'm more interested in seeing what DreamWorks is doing now. Because DreamWorks had it rough for a long time.
It, it
Um, if Leica decides to make a fucking movie, I'll watch a Leica movie.
like.
The studio did like Coraline and stuff.
Oh,
But like even like Netflix is putting out really different and unique animated movies.
yeah.
Like
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio and Mitchell's versus the Machines, which is a Sony movie. I know that, but
Yeah, it applies. Fuck
yeah,
it.
stuff like Intergalactic, is different. Klaus, which I haven't even seen Klaus. I've only seen bits and pieces of it, but the animation is so unique and different.
Yeah, I hear it's good.
Um, and even in like
You
the
know,
animated TV space, things have
and
changed. Arcane and stuff like that, and what we can do.
Edge Runners that counts, right?
Edge Runners, yeah. And overall, like my animation taste of overall just kind of
Expanded.
changed. I'm more interested in what other studios are doing because Pixar is Pixar is Pixar now. It is what it is.
Well, Pixar are gonna stick with their little, well, not little, their 3D, you know,
Yeah,
movies.
they're
They
3D.
started they started the whole
They're
thing.
CG animated movies. Yeah,
So I
and
guess
they
they gotta stick with
continually push it forward. They continually make the best looking CG animated movies. But I'm just more interested in doing something
shit.
unique with that.
What is the best looking 3D movie? CG movie, you know?
Best looking CG animated movie.
Yeah. How to Train Your Dragon 3 looks pretty timeless. I ain't even gonna lie to you there.
I would say either Lightyear or hmm,
This is a tough one, isn't it?
like qualify bet like not
Like,
qualify. How do you mean by best looking? Like what are the
uh,
parables here?
maybe it looks a little too real at points. Like, oh shit, looks like real life.
Hmm.
Uh, just really great eye candy, really pushing boundaries with the 3D stuff and whatnot.
Okay. Well, my mind
Whatever
still
blows
stays.
you
My
away.
mind still stays in Pixar.
Is I might say at that point, I might say Toy Story 4.
I was also thinking Toy Story 4.
Like thinking of the first opening scene alone,
Yeah, the rain.
that rain,
That
dude,
rain looked
holy shit.
insane. Uh, I'd also go. I guess I could also go Incredibles 2 or The Good
Mhm.
Dinosaur.
Hmm.
I remember the Good Dinosaur looking insane, which was part of its problem.
It looked too good.
It looked like the world looked too good, but then you throw those goofy ass character designs in there.
Those dinosaurs, bro.
Yeah. Uh,
What? What is that movie?
yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to concede at Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
I can't really think of anything better looking than that.
And
It's like
we just talked.
Onward looks great, but it has its own visual style. Then you have
Luca. What about Luca? What is
Luca.
that?
Luca looks great. Does look great. but it's got its own visual style.
Look, it was pretty unique.
Turning red. Turning red is the definition of visual style. Like it has its own unique look. And Lightyear is going for that like hyper realistic, you know, sci-fi movie look, and it does that very well. But like Toy Story 4 just looks impressive. Not that Lightyear doesn't look impressive, but they all have their different goals. I think Toy Story 4 is still like the one that stands out.
Mhm.
All that to say that Ratatouille is not there on that one list.
No, not anymore, at least.
Not anymore. Um, but Ratatouille has its, its unique flair. It looks good.
Yeah, still holds up pretty well.
Yeah.
And
Um. Mhm.
we just talked about a little bit of Pixar not really being all there as they used to be. Then, especially them being the kings of 3D animation and whatnot, and like Studio Ghibli is kind of in the same department.
Yeah.
Like they are the best at 2D animation and whatnot, but they're not doing so hot like as
No.
hot as they used to do.
No. But they also haven't like put out a movie in a long time. Like the most recent movie they put out was what, Earwig and the Witch?
Yeah, and I
They
think that
hit
was
the
alright.
movie before that was like what, The Wind Rises?
Racist, the fuck is that?
Or it was either that or Only Yesterday, which technically didn't even come out the year that it came out over here.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta miss their heydays.
Yeah. Because they haven't made them. They don't.
Wait, only yesterday? That was 1991, but you said it came out recently
Yeah, it
in
came out
US.
in the US in 2015, but released in Japan in the 90s because at the time Disney didn't want to put it out over here because they had a scene of a young woman experiencing her period for the first time.
Okay, so I think before Earwig and the Witch, the newest film might have been uh like that they made. It was when Marnie was there.
Is that Studio Ghibli?
Yeah,
Okay, then I've heard nothing but like amazing things about when Marnie was there.
yeah,
I haven't seen it, but I've heard like
mhm,
nothing but great things.
yeah. I'm not sure it's Pixar. I'm not sure it's Ghibli's like
Yeah, I feel like I didn't even hear that one was. I feel like that one wasn't Ghibli.
not in the same name as My Neighbor Totoro or Spirit Away or
No,
even Crypt of the Fireflies.
shit. Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't even think Howl's Moving Castle is like great, but I don't know. I just love it.
lovable.
Yeah. Um,
Princess Mononoke. Hoo.
shit. Even Ponyo.
I love Ponyo. I mean, I know that movie's not like their best, but like I really like Ponyo a lot.
No, it's like Ponyo. Ponyo's the Ratatouille.
Yeah, Ponyo's a Ratatouille. You're right.
It's like no, this is very good, but like no shit, it's not one of their best movies. But like, don't talk shit about Ponyo.
Yeah, Secret World of Teddy is also really good.
Arrietty.
It is Arrietty. Yeah,
Yeah, it's Arrietty.
it is
I
also.
don't think I've seen Arrietty.
Really?
I think it was like the one where like I just didn't want to watch it.
Hmm.
I think it's because there was two Disney Channel stars in there, and I was like, I don't want to watch this. But
That was during my Ghibli like
yeah,
foundation. Like, oh, this is
I
this
gotta
this is
watch. I gotta
Ghibli.
watch a lot of the Ghibli movies again. I haven't seen them in like ages.
Yeah.
I also gotta go through Satoshi Kon's um resume, I think it's Perfect Blue and Millennium
Oh,
Actress
I
and
have I have Perfect Blue here somewhere. That's to be watched.
yeah. I gotta watch Perfect Blue. I gotta watch Millennium Actress. I gotta watch The Boy and the Beast.
Tokyo Godfather.
I gotta watch The Girl Who Left Her Time.
Yes.
And I gotta watch. I've seen. Well, I don't think I've seen Mariah, but I don't think that's not Satoshi Kon. Which one is the one that's Satoshi Kon? That it was actually I'm not even sure if The Girl Who Left Her Time is Satoshi Kon.
Probably not. Same studio, right?
Same studio, but I don't think it's Satoshi Kon. What's the other one? Oh, Bell. Fucking moron. It's
Now that's on
Bell.
HBO Max.
Belle is the one that I wanted to watch and I didn't
That
watch.
is that is on HBO Max.
Yeah.
So
I've heard it's very good. The composer for Death Stranding did the music for that.
that I don't know how to feel about that.
He also did the
Honestly.
music for Metal Gear 5, so don't feel too bad.
I don't really remember much of Metal Gear Solid 5's music, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You don't remember Where's That Kill?
Words that kill.
I forgot the name of that. Sins of Our Father.
Ah, yeah. Oh, of course I remember. I
And then
remember
there's
that,
the
of course. Yeah.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Whatever that song was.
It's the same like motif,
Yeah.
but without the quiet humming. I remember more of their licensed music than anything.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta watch Belle. I gotta go through all the Pixar movies, and we kind of drifted away from Ratatouille, to be honest. But
Well, it's a good discussion over like animation,
yeah,
what we like about it, and like good old
um,
companies and
yeah.
whatnot. You know,
I mean, I hope Disney animation proper kind of steps up their game because they've kind of been slacking for a while.
I haven't seen anything that interests me since Moana.
Yeah,
I
Moana
mean,
was their last like
great movie.
interesting movie to talk about or
I
interesting
don't
movie to
even care.
watch.
Is Moana another Ratatouille or yeah?
No,
No,
no, Big Hero,
no.
not Big Hero 6. Princess and the Frog is a Ratatouille for them. It's not. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's just them being good at what they do.
Do you think so? Oh, you think Moana's better?
I would say Moana's better. I would even say Tangled's
Oh.
better than Princess and the Frog.
Oh yeah, no. I'm
No,
saying like
no dissing Princess and the Frog. I'm
no, I was
not.
gonna
I
say
will not
you
allow you or I will not allow you to diss Princess and the Frog, and you should not allow me to diss Princess and the Frog.
no, I meant you think Moana's better than Ratatouille. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Oh no,
No,
no, no,
no.
no, no,
So it'd be so it wouldn't be Ratatouille. It'd be what would it be? Moana.
no. I'm saying Princess and the Frog is like compared to Pixar movies.
Well, we call Ratatouille like one of Pixar's like good movies, like really good, but like not the top tier best. So would Moana be like one of those? That's what I'm saying.
No, that would be Princess and the Frog.
So Moana's better
Yeah,
or worse.
that's what I said. Yeah, you asked me if
Okay.
Moana was better than Princess and the Frog, and I said yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
So
Tangled is probably like maybe their cream of the crop. I wouldn't. I don't think I can find one that I think is better than Tangled
currently, or like
currently, or even in the past. I don't think I can.
Lion King.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. I forgot that Disney animation proper goes like way farther than the early 2000s. You dumb fuck.
Most of the Renaissance are better than the ones that came out
Yeah, that
like
came after it. Yeah, that's right. I gotta stop forgetting that. I feel like that's like a okay. Then yeah, you have like the fucking Lion King and the Little Mermaid. All right, like that's where it is.
yeah, and
And Beauty and
Beauty
the
and the Beast,
Beast and Mulan.
Aladdin. Shit, Aladdin,
Eh,
Aladdin. Ah.
yeah, Aladdin, I guess.
I like Tarzan. Not that good though. I really like it, but it's like
Yeah, Tarzan's fine.
Tarzan is like
Tarzan is their, I don't
trying
know,
to trying to
they're
find a comparative Pixar movie to compare it to.
they're brave, I guess. It's fine.
It's
There's
their
other
Bugs Life,
yeah,
I think. Yeah,
yeah, okay, that's more apt. Yeah.
yeah.
Because like my mind first went mid, brave.
Brave is pretty mid.
Brave is pretty mid. I think it's
Yeah,
overhated.
yeah. A Brave is like a better Brother Bear.
Yes.
Yeah,
And this is
Brother
coming
Bear
from
is not
somebody
that
who
good, y'all.
unironically likes Brother Bear.
Yeah. Aside again, it's not that good, guys.
But I don't think anybody ever loved it. There probably is somebody out there that loves Brother Bear,
Oh
but
yeah,
there's always somebody.
definitely.
Yeah, there's definitely, and I can understand, Uh, I would, yeah. Tarzan is Pixar. Tarzan is Disney Animation's uh, Bug's Life.
Yeah. Same year, probably. No, Bugs Life
No,
came.
I think Tarzan's after Bug's Life.
Tarzan was 99.
Yeah, so
Uh,
after Bug's Life.
yeah.
So I think Bug's Life is either 97 or 98.
Uh, yeah. And then Bugs Life is.
Because Toy Story 2 is 99.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so like okay, so it's while we're on this train of thought, what does Ratatouille compare to Disney animation proper? So I already said Princess and the Frog, but what is
Mulan.
it to Renaissance movies?
Mulan.
Okay.
I really like Mulan. Mulan's really good too. But like compared to like those other four, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Mermaid, and Lion King, like ooh, just a little short.
I would say um, Ratatouille is their. You know what? Yeah, I guess it is their Mulan. But
Mhm.
like I'm not. I don't love Aladdin, so
It's probably been a while since I saw Aladdin. I think it's been a while.
it hasn't. It's held up well,
Yeah,
but it hasn't held up great.
I'm sure it's the worst of the Renaissance, probably. Like
The Renaissance ends with
to the
Tarzan. The Renaissance
the
ends with Tarzan, so
oh, so no, Tarzan is
if I
the
remember
worst.
correctly, it does end with Tarzan. So it's either Tarzan or Treasure Planet. I forget which one that it ends with. Um,
Treasure Planet is way better than Tarzan.
yeah. Um, but yeah.
Oh, we're forgetting about Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh,
How
Hunchback of
dare
Notre
we?
Dame.
Yeah.
Then Ratatouille's Hunchback. Oh shit. We're also forgetting
How
Hercules.
dare? Oh shit! Oh my god! Ah,
Okay, Ratatouille's Hercules.
you think so?
Hmm.
I don't remember Hercules, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
Hercules is very good.
All right.
That's it. I don't think, from what I remember of Hercules, it's not exceptional at anything. Like the most like best like takeaway that I can get from Hercules is, damn, Hades is cool.
But I have a question. What the hell is the Rescuers Down Under?
Don't worry about it.
That's apparently a Renaissance movie.
I heard it's good. I don't know what I've never seen it.
Why have I never heard of this? The fuck? Very weird, very strange.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm interested to compare Pixar to Disney. I don't even want to start like the debate of which is the best. Like, no, I know what the best Disney movie is, but like, which is better between the best Disney movie and the best Pixar movie? Like, ah,
Mm,
oh, that's a tough one.
mm, mm. I'm not starting that one.
Yeah,
Nope, I'm not starting that train of thought.
no, sir.
No, sir. Yeah, man. Ratatouille's pretty great, isn't it?
It is pretty good,
We
pretty great, pretty. Mwah, love it,
Wah,
lovely.
wah. What would you rate it?
I would rate it an 8 out of 10. But subjectively, for me, personal feelings, it's a 10. I love it. So good. I'll watch it again and have a good time, and watch it again after that and love it again. It's a
Um,
good fun time.
yeah, I would probably give it like a 9, but fuck you, it's a 10. Yeah, I guess if I were to look at it objectively, it would be a 9. But eh, I can do what I want, so
Yeah, you can rate it an 11 out of 10 if you want. With how much you love
I
it.
can give it a 50 out of,
Give me a 50 out of the world.
yeah. Give me a world out of 10. Yeah.
World out of 10. Yes,
Ratatouille is legitimately one of my favorite movies of all time.
I see
Like
why.
it's like probably up there.
Yeah, but maybe when I put it in, maybe when we were doing the tier list and I put it at A, maybe that wasn't too out of the question, huh?
No, maybe not. But you're still a fucking dickhead, and I want you paid for it.
No, I'm right. No.
Maybe not, but like you should have put it in S.
Your feelings should have been the right ones and put them on the S one. Those should have been your feelings. Your feelings should have been like mine.
You should have put it in S. Maybe not top of S, like me, but should have been in S. Because like really though, when you think of like best of Pixar, Ratatouille is gonna come up there.
Yeah, Ratatouille's top 10
Like
for
it's
sure.
going to come up. Like
Ratatouille's
it's not going to be forgotten out of the conversation.
Ratatouille is top 10, teetering to 7.
Yeah. Ratatouille is coming up before Up does. Like
I agree with you. I agree.
that's where we are.
I think Up is pretty overrated, but it's pretty good. Don't worry.
Up is an amazing first 15 minutes,
Yes.
and then like a mid movie for the rest of it.
Yeah,
It's mid.
pretty mid.
Yeah. Just like how Lightyear is a pretty amazing 30 minutes, and then the rest of it is just kind of. Yeah, Lightyear's a great first act, and then that's it. Like I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about Lightyear too much because that's just a shitstorm. Um, Lightyear will fool you, dog, if you ever watch it, because like the first 30 to 45 minutes of that movie are like damn near top Pixar level. And then like you get to the rest of the movie and you're like, oh wow, what the fuck happened? Like, did another director come in? Did another writer just like completely throw away what the rest of the movie was?
Oh no, it's flopping.
But yeah, Lightyear's whatever. I think Lightyear's just kind of mid. But the internet sure
Yeah,
does like to disagree with that concept. Like, do not be surprised if people put Lightyear as the worst Pixar movie ever made.
I
Like,
don't think anything will be as
like
bad as Toy Story. Cars
Cars
2.
2, like worse than Cars 2, kinds of shit.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
what
like, I
even
don't know
more.
if Lightyear's worse than Cars 2.
I wouldn't say that.
Like, all right, chill, dog.
Not even Incredible 2 is worse than Cars 2, guys. Come on.
Cars 2
Please.
is Cars 2 is very bad.
Yes. Like a League of Its Own bad. I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck happened. It was like
I
a
do
straight to
not,
DVD movie.
I do not know what happened with Cars 2.
Just again, like a straight to DVD movie, but it isn't for some reason.
I don't even know how we got to Cars 3. I'm gonna be real.
Uh, Cars 3 is more Cars 2 than Cars 2.
Sure,
Yeah. I
that
mean,
sent
what the fuck does
that sentence made sense when I thought about it.
yeah? I mean, what the fuck does Cars 2 have in common with Cars 1, other than it being
Nothing.
Cars? Yeah.
It's a is Mater even in Cars 3? I don't even remember.
I if you told me he wasn't, I'd be happy. I'd be happy. Honestly.
Have you never seen Cars 3?
No.
Oh. I actually would recommend it.
Yeah, no. I hear it's good. Sometimes, like I even hear like it's better than the first. Sometimes.
Mm, I would not call it better than the first. Um, but simply because it tried is maybe enough for me to not call it uh bad.
It, yeah.
But like I would still say Cars 3 is like it's mid.
Okay.
It's not Brave mid, you know?
Hmm.
I would probably put Brave above Cars 3.
Yeah.
But like Cars 3 is better than it has a right to be.
Yes.
It's like, the Cars movies aren't exactly setting a high bar.
No. They're kind of like the black sheep of Pixar movies.
Yeah. They're the ones that were specifically made to sell toys.
And sell toys they did.
Sell toys they did. Yeah.
I'm proof of that. I'm proof. I'm sorry. I bought toys.
But you know what? You know what
But
Cars did have?
did have
An actually okay movie tie-in.
an okay movie tie-in.
Like the first Cars movie had a couple of like pretty okay tie-in games.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, I had like some pretty good games,
Yeah, like
surprisingly enough.
surprisingly,
I played the one in the DS.
I had I think that game on. I think it was the Xbox, like the original Xbox. I think, and then it was. I could be wrong with that. It might have been PS2. Um, but then we had it, and then we had Cars Race-O-Rama on the PS2. That game was fun.
Yeah.
They were just fun games.
Oh, Cars 2 probably had a pretty good tie-in game for all I know.
No, it didn't.
No?
No,
Oh.
it barely
Oh,
functioned.
oh, ain't that a shame. I mean, more than one, right?
No,
No?
no. The Cars One game actually functioned. Cars 2 barely works. And then there's the Cars 3 game.
It's a Cars 3 game?
I didn't play it. I don't know anything about it. I think that is like legitimately like maybe one of the last PS3 games. 'Cause I think that came
So,
out after Persona 5.
so there is a Cars 2 game. It's on Steam right now.
It's on Steam.
Apparently, it's got according to Google, it's got a 7 out of 10 on Steam
Who the fuck played it? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
and a 72 on Metacritic. What is this mahogany?
I
They
don't
speak
know.
of.
Don't matter. Yeah. Ratatouille's pretty great.
It is pretty great.
I'm just going to keep circling back to that.
I'm glad I saw it.
Glad I watched it again. Well,
I'll do it again. I don't care.
I think we definitely want to make these a little more common, don't we?
Yeah, old movies that we like.
Um, we might be doing another game soon, depending on if that's still on the table.
Yes, I would say it is.
Okay.
Nothing stopping us.
Nothing is stopping us from doing that.
We shouldn't say what it is, you know.
No, I
Yeah,
will
just
not.
keep.
But I'll give a hint. If you look, you'll know.
All these voices inside. What?
We could do DMC5.
Good.
I wanted to do that one way back when, but
Yeah, but if we do, we'll be here. It'll be along as one because of
you.
yeah.
I'll be like, hey, that game is really cool. I like it. It's super fun. And then you'll give me the entire lore. But yeah.
Everything that makes CMC5 one of the best things ever made. Oh my god, I love it so much.
Yeah.
I'm drooling. I salivated thought of it. I was playing it again today. I'm like, oh, I can't stop playing this game. It's so good. I have 75 hours in that game on PS4.
Lord have mercy.
Now I'm reaching 20 hours. No, 22 hours now.
Didn't you just beat Virgil
I
playthrough?
no. I started Virgil
Oh, you started Virgil?
on PC. I beat him a while back
Okay.
on PS4.
Yeah, we'll definitely cover that game that you're referring to.
Hmm.
And uh I don't know. Maybe
We
maybe
could
we'll do
probably
Quantum Mania. Maybe.
maybe
Depends on
uh
how I feel.
honestly. Um, I'm like already like, do I really want to watch it anyway? I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of mid like
I'm going to
experience.
watch it,
Of course,
but
yeah,
like with no excitement.
yeah.
But who knows? Maybe I'll be
I
pleasantly
haven't
surprised. I don't know.
seen the trailers and whatnot, so I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out on. I think it's Tuesday when the review embargo drops.
Right.
So let's actually, as of time of recording, tomorrow is Tuesday, but it's either Tuesday or Wednesday that the review embargo drops. So we'll start to like actually hear things about it around that
Yeah.
time.
I mean, I've heard some headlines that people talking about it. Some people have seen it.
Yeah, no, there was the premiere was last week, so people got to see it, but they can't say anything about it. They just got to go like we saw it, and that's it.
Like if I go on,
Everything I have heard says that wow, this movie is insane.
like according
Kang,
to those two,
Kang was awesome and super intimidating, Jonathan Majors was great. That is the very how do you say, paraphrased version,
Like
and a bad paraphrase at that.
yeah,
But
we'll also do Creed 3. Want to see that?
I do want to see Creed 3. We
Yeah,
might do Creed 3.
yeah,
We'll definitely do um we'll probably do John Wick, right?
sure, yeah.
We'll probably do John Wick. We'll
I don't see
probably
why not.
do we're definitely going to do Super Mario Brothers.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
And
Uh,
we might have to have Sebastian on that one.
yeah,
Um
and for me at least, if we ever get around to it, Resident Evil 4, if I like, we could do that
yeah,
too.
we can do that
Yeah.
one. Um we can totally do we're totally going to do come on, brain. Suicide Squad.
Oh, what's that coming out again?
It's in May. It comes out in May.
That's it?
Yeah.
It was
They
just like
announced a release date.
I keep forgetting. Like I don't know. It was like an Elsword game at this point.
Yeah,
Uh, Spider-Man 2.
totally. Yeah.
So I do that shit.
That's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, boy, has to guarantee. Hey, we could even do Spider-Man 1. I'm
Yeah.
playing it again. Just
I played it last year.
I did.
I could play it
Bring
again, and it won't take me long to beat that game if I decide to play it again.
Yeah, no.
Um,
We could do so much.
yeah, there's a lot we can do, but I think for now, we can leave on that one.
Yes, we can.
Right. Well, Ratatouille.
Bye. Good night. Have a
Bye.
good night.
Bye.